There. Let's continue. According to the article, when is the weather going to change dramatically? Now, what are the key words?
Weather.
Weather,
Weather
change, dramatically.
and change and dramatically. So
Dramatically.
do we have 3 words or 1 phrase? Change dramatically. So we can use either one of those to find the answer. The other clue you have is, where is this answer? Do you remember in which story?
Second
I
one,
think number 2.
The one about
Climate change, remember? So let's go to the article and check the answer. When is the weather going to change dramatically? There, what you have to do is look for the keywords as fast as you can. There, exactly. That's what you
in
have
the
to
next
do
century.
immediately, okay? It's not to read letter by letter. No, what you have to do is scan for the keywords and find your answer. Our weather is going to change dramatically. And the answer is
Next century.
Next century.
in the next century. Perfect. Very good. Next. According to the article, for who there is a much brighter future? Now, do you remember, or do you have any idea to what article is this question referring?
Article number
Referring to?
3.
About what? The article about what?
About treatment options.
About 3 dimensions? About people? Okay. Now that we have an idea about what is the question, now, what are our keywords?
Brighter future.
Bigger
Yeah,
future.
brighter future or a brighter future. So that's what you need to keep in mind, a brighter future. And let's find it. There. So we find our keywords and you find the answer. What is the answer?
For the victims of accidents, in particular who have lost arms and or legs.
There is our answer right there. Very good, guys. Next and last question. According to the article, how will your computer act one day? Oh, this is easy. What article is this?
Number 4.
Number 4,
And what is the article about?
Computer intelligence.
Now, the article is
artificial
about
intelligence, computer,
computers. And what is our keyword?
computer.
Computer. But the whole article is about computers. So the entire article is it's about the same. So yes, the other keyword will be act. So that will be our main and most important keyword, act. That's what we need to look for. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes. I forgot the question.
How will your computer act one day?
Thank you.
There is the article. Yes, Diana. Your computer will act as a therapist. Right there. Yes. I can't do that. Anyways, there is the answer. Do you have any questions, guys?
Not yet, teacher.
According to the article, how do writers address the reader? Ah, interesting. Now, what part of the article is this? What are the keywords?
Writers
Writers and readers.
and
Is
readers.
that about the article? Interesting. So go ahead. Tell me where will that might be? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Teacher, what was the question? Writers use different ways to address the reader, including you, we, any, everyone, and people.
Very good. That's one. Continue. Yes. Perfect. So what are the writers, or who are the writers referring to when they mention these pronouns? They are referring to the reader, you, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. And there are more, so it's okay. We don't have to complete it 100%. That's good enough. So basically what we can see is that this you is you, the reader, the person reading the article, correct? But there is more ways to say you. It would be people, us, we, etc. There you go. Thank you. I'm sorry, Maria Carmen. Now, go ahead and open your books. You can open your books and tell me and read. Can you please read, Eduardo?
Sure. Look back at the article and write notes about the items below. Then compare with a burden.
All right, so what you're going to do, let's do this in teams. Look back at the article. That means read it again. Read the article again and write notes about the items below. 2 things you learn from the article. From the article, okay? What new information you found out reading this article? Something you already knew or had heard. The development you think would be the most useful, the most interesting piece of news you read, the change you feel is the last likely, and the best and the worst piece of news. There, guys. So let's go in teams. All right, go ahead, guys. You can go to your rooms and you can complete this information, please. Let's have only 5 minutes for this, okay? Hello, everybody. How was the
Hello,
activity?
teacher.
Were you able to
Interesting.
finish?
Yeah, we discussed some interesting topics about it.
I
We
know.
reflect.
What is the most optimistic article? The most cheerful?
Number 3.
Number 3, what is it about?
About the idea with limbs, artificial limbs. I saw my
Artificial limbs.
classmates because I think it was Caro who said it's science fiction, and I think about another movie, the one that is Spider-Man, and it's about the new ones where Spider-Man fights to I don't remember the name of that character.
Mysterio.
I can say it's the one that is a reptile, because he became a reptile, right? From the new ones from Spider-Man.
No, yes, a different. It's a different character. I'm sorry. Continue.
It was from not exactly from the ones that it started, but I don't remember. It's the name, but it's a new Spider-Man. And then the doctor wants to develop, or that was the to develop a specific type of medicine to help arms and legs, specifically an arm, to grow up. So that's why that's about the reading. So that's the thing I think about. And then they say this is science fiction. I can see that if this became true one day, it could be a great idea. And it sounds like science fiction, but now if we look around our reality, I would say that maybe we are closer than we consider we might.
Yeah. So when you say one day, do you mean in the future?
In the future.
So if it's in the future, the expression one day means or refers to the future. So the clause if has to be in the simple present. If it becomes real one day, yes, for the future. So yes, I have actually read many different articles about this, in different parts of the world where they are trying to do that. They seem very interesting. And on the other side, on the other note, on the other hand, what is the most scary? What is the scariest article? The most frightening,
to
the
me,
saddest.
It's about numbers too. That it's
The
not
number
in the
2.
future.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
To me.
What is it about?
Weather change.
Global warming.
Global warming, for example, where say islands and even whole countries might ultimately disappear.
Whole countries.
Yeah, whole countries. We were talking about that now. For example, I live near an island, and for the sea is disappearing the beaches. So that is something
Scary.
Scary.
Preoccupying, worrying. Yes. Well, we are still in time to save our planet. Let's do our part, each one of us. Oh my gosh, who left? Ismael. Okay. So the next thing we have to do is focus on vocabulary, nouns for people. There. Find the words from the box in the article on page 68. So this box, climatologist, what or who are the climatologists? People.
Specialized people.
Pues
People.
to study the climate.
People. What about consumers?
People.
People.
Ecologists.
People.
Economists.
Ecology. People.
Inventors.
People.
Migrants.
People.
Refugees.
People.
Retailers.
People.
This one is a little, well, it has another meaning. Retailers with an S and with this meaning, this topic, it means business owners. People who have a store of shoes or a store of clothing or a store of accessories or a store of cell phones, they are retailers. Retail, another word for a store. And therapists. And victims, people. Now, these words are in the article. Can you find them? Let's go for climatologist. Where is climatologist? Where would it
Maybe on the number 2.
There you go, Leslie. Very good job. Thank you, Carolina. Mari Carmen, thank you. Climatologist. There you go. What about consumers? Where would that be?
And the paragraph number 1.
In number 1, consumers there. What about ecologists? That would be on number 2, right? Yes, Leslie.
Yeah.
Yes, Diana. Yes, Carolina. Ecologists, right there. Mari Carmen, thank you. What about economists?
In the same.
Yes, very good. Inventors? Yes, inventors. Migrants? I saw it somewhere. Where is it? There you go, Mari Carmen. Thank you.
Migrants.
Refugees, yes, refugees. And retailers? Yes, Diana, retailers. Therapists? Yes, and the last one, victims. There it is. So I want to point them out to you. So climatologist is right here. Consumers right here. Ecologist. I'm sorry, that's another one. Right here. Ecologist, economist, inventors, migrants, refugees, retailers, therapists, I'm sorry, and victims. Go ahead and mark them on your book, please. Mark them on your book, on your books, please, guys. Tell me when you're ready. Are you ready?
Not yet, teacher. Give me seconds. Climatologist, refugees,
Ready, teacher.
Ready, guys? Can I erase everything?
Yeah.
No. Give me
No?
a second. a second. I'm just doing on the way. Biologist and therapist. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, teacher.
On your books?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm
Now,
doing
the
that.
next part of this is use the words to complete the questions. Okay, what questions? Well, these questions right here. Number 1, what major changes do climatologists predict in the weather? So climatologist is completed. Okay, let's go for number 2. According to who?
Ecologist.
Ecologist? How will a change in climate affect plants and animals? Would that be ecologist? Because it won't be economists, right? Not economists, not consumers, not inventors,
Not inventors.
migrants, not refugees, retailers, no, therapists, no, and victims, no. So yes, it will be ecologists. Go ahead and write them, please, on your book. Ecologists. What about number 3?
Millions of refugees and migrants.
Refugees.
Refugees and migrants.
And I'm not sure, but I think this is pronounced migrants, but I'm not.
Migrants.
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 Thousands of migrants migrating. Migrants. I'll figure it out. Number 4.
It's migrant, teacher. I already looked for on the dictionary.
It's migrants, right?
Migrants.
Migrant.
Migrants.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. What industries might be affected by climate change according to
Economics.
Economists.
Economist.
economists? Yes.
Major investors in the future. Teacher, what did you say about retailers? What's that?
Retail
Uh-huh.
is a store.
Oh.
So retailer is a store owner.
Oh. So retailer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Next, number 5. What kinds of changes might make in their stores in the future?
Retailers.
Consumers.
Retailers.
Perfect. Retailers. Number 6. How will that improve the shopping experience for
Consumers.
Consumers.
Consumers or consumers?
consumers?
Okay, consumers. Thank you.
Consumers.
Number 7.
Inventors.
Yes.
Inventors.
Inventors.
Victims.
Victims of accidents.
Victims.
There, big. The last one, number 8.
Therapists.
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 Mhm.
Perfect. Please write the answers on your books. Oh my gosh. Tell me when you're ready, please. Are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Can you please read, Diana?
Ask and answer the question with a classmate.
Yes. Ask and answer the questions with a classmate. Continue, Eduardo, please.
Yeah, use information from the article and any other information you know. Are there any? Okay.
Ideas, yes. Where you don't agree. So I'm gonna send you this slide. Let's go in Teams.
Teacher, I'm going to the
Yes.
restroom. If
Yes,
you
yes, yes.
go. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Please go, guys. Okay, guys. Perfect. Thank you very much. Did everybody finish all the questions?
Yes.
Do you have any questions? No?
No,
Perfect.
teacher.
Everything is 100% clear. Beautiful. So viewpoint, is it for better or worse? Can you read, please, Carolina? No? What about you, Mari Carmen? Can you read, please?
Yes.
Sorry,
Group
teacher,
A.
I was speaking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Choose 3 topics from the list below. What changes might there be in these areas in the future? Will they be for the better or worse? Discuss your ideas.
Yes, let's discuss ideas. All right. So you have to choose 3 topics from the list below. From this list: education, work, technology, family, food, the media, medicine, the climate, or computer software. Only 3, whatever you want. Go ahead and circle them in your book, please. Okay, ready? Okay. Are you ready? Only 3.
Yeah.
Only 3. Now that you finished, now the question is, what changes might there be in these areas in the future? Whatever you chose. For example, let's talk about education. What changes might there be in these areas in the future? The example tells us here, I would say that education will be very different. I mean, they say there might not even be a school building in the future. Okay, now you have to listen to your classmates and you have to respond to what they say. Yes, yes. Apparently, there are already some schools that exist only online. There, so you have to respond to your classmates' comment with whatever you already know, which you have some information or you read some information in the article or an opinion that you might have. When you respond, you can also use these expressions to quote information you've heard. So if you read it in another article, if you saw it in a documentary, if you studied it in the class, you can say apparently or evidently, they say, or I've heard, or I've read, and then you say the information like this. Apparently, There are already some schools that exist only online. So that's a conversational expression. Now, you both will discuss if the change will be for better or for worse. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
Now, let's rearrange it again. Now, let's see. Carolina, Leslie, and Mari Carmen, please don't go. Please stay. Diana, Eduardo, Ismael, and Luz Elena, please go to room number 1, please. And begin.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
I would,
which one did you choose?
I choose education, medicine, and family life.
Ah, we almost get the same. I choose education, family life. That was when I choose the climate. Mhm.
Okay. For in the number 1, for example, I could say that the education will be different from now. I mean, now in the schools, my might get or might apply the hybrid education. That means some students will be in the school and the other ones will take the classes online.
Yeah, yeah. Let's say apparently, apparently education will be different from the one that we already know today. And I consider that's correct because nowadays there are some let's say some specific or special programs which are only run into the online version to say this. So I can say that now, and not exactly talking about universities, there are some other specific courses which are being carried out into online versions. So I consider this is education will be changing in a certain period of time. And let's say that maybe our children are getting or are gaining some other competencies about the use of technology into education. So yeah.
Yeah, evidently, the education has already changed because of the pandemic. We have to use a new way to learn and teach and learn. But in this case, it's also important to mention that we just adapt the normal way to study. We migrate to the online, but I think in Mexico, we need, as teachers, we need to learn more about this topic.
Yeah. What do you think, Leslie?
Are really cool. We need uh, learn to use more the technology for study because I think in the future will be a good thing. We could find a lot of the videos or a lot of tasking for practice. You know, like when the teacher told you about the online book, something like that could be a good in the future.
Yeah, it's like Charles Darwin said once, right? It's not the strongest, not the smartest, but the most adaptable to change. So I can say that's, once again, it's a big truth.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm. Okay, what about the other topic that you choose? For example, family life.
Family life. I would say that family life will be different. Well, now it is different because of the situation we are living actually in the world. We spend or we stay more time at home. So in my case, I have uh, I have reorganized my style. I spend more time with my kids, with my family. So now I think that everything will be different.
Yeah, and also not exactly about spending time with them, but in terms of family's conception, right? The meaning of family. Also, I would say that family, meaning of family conception will be uh, so much different from the ones that we are getting from years ago, because I can say that now there are different kinds of family, let's say compounded by mother and father and then children, mother and children, father and children, and let's say also talking about marriages with the same gender,
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 yeah.
exactly, had same gender. So I can say that also family conception, about the way we can see the normal or the usual picture about a family. But the most important to recall in this is to consider values, just to remember about teaching our children to respect, to be honest, to be hardworking people. And so there is no matter about who compounds your family. So I can say that's another topic that is changing nowadays.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
And you, Leslie, did you choose another topic?
yeah, about family life. I
Mhm.
don't choose anything really, but about family life. The other day, I read an article what say how different factors uh, are structured and organized, and how in the future will be different about our lives and journey because they decide things their family's gender equality. I think that's it. About how they do their children stay same gender equality and how they try for be more good kids and more, how do you say, more seconds.
Mm, Can you repeat that, please?
I mean, the goal of them, of the future families, will be more equality and empower for all the both genders.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And
that's true. And also about the different roles that each member has into a family, right? Just avoiding the idea that, let's say that because we are women, so that means that we know how to cook, that we know how to sew, for example. That's something that's something that it's about me. For example, I'm a woman, but I don't know how to sew. So just
So,
talk about the different roles that we got as women and men into family. Mhm.
hi guys. Sorry to interrupt, but time is over. We are finished for today. How was the class?
Good, interesting.
Good teacher.
Did it go? Yeah. Did you learn anything new today?
Yeah, a little things.
Very good. Remember the homework is page 71 and page 155. And how are you doing with the platform? Are you able to enter yet?
The platform?
No, not yet.
Like Cambridge?
Yes, this platform.
I want to enter in the platform, but I can't.
Not yet? Okay.
Not yet.
Yes,
Nobody
teacher,
can?
me too.
Me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
Me
So,
neither.
let me ask, and then we'll try it again tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Now, I have other or more homework for you.
Yeah, I can get into the platform, teacher. I was checking out, and now it's working. So I can see my B2 book Viewpoint level 1.
Yeah, let me ask and see what's happening, okay?
Okay.
But I want you to take a look at this. What page was it? Diana, can you help me with the page? What page is the, where are we?
51 and 71.
150.
Oh,
The page that we are right now?
yes. There you go. 68, 69,
69.
this 71, we mentioned it, but this is also homework, checkpoints.
Yes.
Oh,
Checkpoints, units,
72
and
to
73.
73.
Oh.
All right.
When
Yes.
is going to be
Wednesday. Wednesday you have exams.
Okay.
On Wednesday?
On Wednesday, yes.
Okay.
And
Oh
tomorrow?
my God. Okay.
what are
But tomorrow we are having
Tomorrow-
feedback, right?
Review.
Review.
Okay.
And review, we're going to check the homework that is left and a writing lesson. Writing, okay?
All right.
Okay, perfect. So don't forget pages 72 and 73, checkpoint homework.
Okay.
Okay? Perfect. Thank you very much, guys. If there are any questions, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, teacher.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.